Hello, everybody. I see a squirrel in chat. I see a hobgoblin in chat. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Hello. How's it going, everyone? Time for another Agent Emmy stream today. Very excited. I want to get this island all finished. Oh, where's my drink? Got a little bit of an itchy throat. Excuse me. Sorry. Got a bit of a scratchy throat today, actually. How's it going, everyone? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I'm going to be finishing off the island today, or hopefully getting it finished. We did half of it last stream, so hopefully we should be able to get it all done today. I really like what we've done with it so far, and I have done a couple of bits in Unity as well. If you remember, towards the end of the stream we put it into Unity. I did do a couple of things in there since the last stream. I'll show you in a bit, but I want to get this island done today. And something I was just thinking about, the island, yeah. Something I was thinking about earlier, just before I started to stream. I'm thinking I could bring this model into Blender and just add like a little wooden walkway kind of structure that goes down here. And then that could look quite nice as like a little walkway of how you get down into like the main area. I think that would look pretty nice, actually. I also kind of want to build this area up a tad. It also doesn't make like a whole lot of sense that like the pathway just stops right there. So I'm just going to add a bit of terrain here, because it's just suddenly sort of stops. But yeah, I'm thinking if I bring this into Blender, I could do, because Magical Voxel is very blocky, and I can't do much besides add the blocks in. But if I went into Blender, I could probably make quite a snazzy little like ramp walkway to this bit, and that could look really nice. Just because like in Blender I can tweak stuff a bit more, rather than just add and remove blocks. Essentially, I can do a lot more in Blender than I could here. So basically, I just want to finish this cliff face as quickly as possible today, and then move on to doing other stuff. Because I don't want to spend like huge amounts of time. I mean, I want to put in enough time to make this look nice, but at the same time, I don't want to spend too much time on it, which I would rather be spending doing other stuff. If you know what I mean. But now that I've got like half the island down, I know what sort of look we're going for now. I should be able to do this next bit relatively quickly, or I should be able to do the rest of it relatively quickly. But what? Yeah, I think once I put this into Blender and I start working with it, I should be able to like quite nicely slot in like a little ramp / walkway like right here. I'm thinking of it coming down like this way, then going down, maybe like a little bit coming up this way, but we'll see. We'll see when we actually get there. See what I can do. That's it. Have I tested any gameplay? I've basically gone into Unity and I've got like the normal like base movement down of just like for the open world sections. So I've pretty much got the how I want the character to move around and control. I've pretty much got that down for just like the open world outside spaces. Indoor spaces I'm gonna need to test a bit. And then combat stuff I have an idea for, or I have a couple of ideas, but it needs testing and trying stuff out. Because I've got a couple of different ideas of what I can do. But that's the whole point of me doing these streams, is like me trying stuff out and then hopefully get you guys involved with some like test builds, and yeah, it's all about testing and trying stuff out, and then that's the whole reason I'm streaming it, really, is to, you know, do it and hopefully get people's feedback and stuff on it. But I have ideas, and I have like the normal sort of walking around stuff down. I've been so busy with like Symmetria and Symmetria launch and work at IOL, and like I had to go into work today, and it was my day off. It was supposed to be a day off for me today, and I had to go in because one of the chefs where I work called in sick, so I had to go in and help out. So, but oh well, it's extra hours. I could do with the extra hours these days. It's been very quiet the past couple of months, or since last month. So I could do with the extra hours. It's all good. But yeah, I have a bunch of ideas for gameplay. Um, so the game is going to be like sort of half. Well, it's going to be a lot of open world sort of traveling and exploring and stuff. But at the same time, I want to have like, I do want to have some combat in the game, because it is. I mean, it's all about me becoming a spy, and that's got to have some combat in there. So I think also not just combat, but I'm thinking like if I have added like extra hours mood, yeah, used to do it all the time, yeah, need the hours. But yeah, in terms of like gameplay stuff, I think like if I add in like some really cool like spy gadgets and stuff, that could be kind of cool. Like there could be sections where like you have to use like a grapple hook and like swing and do like platforming sections with like a grapple hook or like a jetpack or something. I don't know. These are just like ideas I have. Or like you have like spy glasses where like you have to find like hidden stuff which you can only see with like the glasses on. And then like combat sections of the game you can have like, I think in gadgets, yeah. You have to figure out the environment, yeah. I can do like a whole load of stuff with this, but I'm sort of developing this as I go and like testing ideas and all sorts. So you know, it should be a ton of fun to do, and like combat ideas. I have like ideas of like combat zones. So there's like areas where like you go into, and there'll be like enemies you have to go in and take out, and you know how I go about that. I have a couple of ideas. Like it could, like you'd be in like the third person mode where like you're walking around and stuff. But when you enter an area, you'll do like a cool like transition into the character and it becomes first person. That's something I would like to try out. Where it does like a cool little smooth transition into like first person, and it becomes like a first person shooter for like the section, or like some areas it'll be like a third person shooter and you have to like, you know, dodge side to side. You know, I've got a bunch of ideas that I want to try out. You know, bunch of ideas. So many ideas for things. Now this back bit, I'm gonna try and not do too much detail, just because you're probably not gonna really see this back bit. But at the same time, I want the detail there, just in case I do some like cinematic shots of the island. Like I still want it to look good and cliffy. I mean, I could even take a bit off here and make it a bit more rounded. Yeah, it sounds cool. Yeah, and that's the whole point with this like streaming series. Is that I want to not gonna pull in green and skip the back. No, I'm not green. I finish the back. And that's the thing. Like I do like to try and make things as detailed as possible. Like even if the player doesn't necessarily see the entire thing, it's still quite nice to have the detail there, like just in case, because like, you know, some people might be able to like, there's some people out there which will be like, who will try and look at the details of stuff, and then when they do see it and realise the details there, it's like, oh, that's neat. Wasn't expecting that, you know. I wonder, what would it look like if I added some greenery up here? Let's match the colours. Actually, that's already looking quite a bit better. Gotta go clean. No worries, Squill, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to be here a while doing this, so yeah, that's already looking better. What I could even do is add some hanging over the edge. Because sometimes with cliffs you don't always have just a complete rock face. Sometimes there's like dirt and grass that goes over the edge a bit, and like hangs over. Why did you not go back to attach? Yeah, that's looking pretty good so far, actually. I'm liking it. Again, I'm not trying to do loads of detail back here. I just want it nice and sort of cliff facey. I can even push that back a little bit. I didn't really give myself much space for a whole lot of this side, did I? That's not a problem. I can just take bits away. I need to do this inside bit as well. Yeah, I think what I can do here actually is do a lot of like overgrown grassy bits, like just hanging over the side. And that would look pretty good. Dr. Jinx, thank you for the host. Thank you. Appreciate the host. Thank you. That actually spooked me a little bit. I wasn't expecting notifications. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the host. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Working on some 3D modeling today. Continuing on from our last dev stream where we got most of this island done, so trying to finish it off a bit today. We've made some pretty good progress so far actually. Actually did the back bit. Unfortunately, I haven't really given myself a whole lot of space, like back here, like on this side. So I'm doing what I can with what I got. Do like a sneaky little cave. Looking cool, thank you. I'm actually pretty happy with how it looks, or how it's looking so far. Okay, so now, if I did some more little it's like this. Hi Slumper, how's it going? I see you lurking. I think here we could do. We just need a little bit more of like. For grassy overhang. How's the level making going? Pretty good so far. Actually, I think. We've got most of the cliff faces done now. Yeah. Just gotta do this bit in here, like the inside bit. Just got like this half to do. What if I did some of these? Actually, no, I don't. What I'm sort of thinking of in a moment, once I've finished actually making this, I'm gonna plop this into Blender and do like a little attach a little wooden walkway to this bit. Just because I would do it here, but I'd rather sort of do it in Blender, because in Blender I have a bit more control over the model, and I can tweak and edit things and get it looking good. Extra polish. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I think in Blender it would just be easier for me to do it there than in here, because then I can do it in Blender, get it all like a snazzy looking wooden walkway bit made, and then it'd be a separate object and I can scale it properly as well. I did do a little bit of a test for it in Unity as well. I did like a little test ramp. But like, what did I do with it? I sort of made it I did like a very, very like rough model for it. I mean it works, but like it was very rough, so it didn't look particularly good. So like what I'll need to do is like import this island into Blender and then make the actual walkway in Blender sort of attached to it. But then delete the island bit, and then add the walkway in Unity and play with it in there. Blender's great, yeah. For a free bit of software, it's honestly so good. It's a fantastic bit of software. Like the whole thing's like, I'm pretty sure it's what's it, open source and free to use, and you can 3D model, you can sculpt, you can animate, you can do special effects in it. I think I'm pretty sure it's got a special effects engine in there. You can do like water physics or liquid physics. You can do lighting, you can do video editing in there. It's great. Like, I cannot recommend using Blender enough. Like, it's a fantastic bit of software. It's free to use, but it's genuinely better than most professional stuff. Most paid professional stuff. Yeah, like when I was in university, I had access to Blender, Maya, and Cinema 4D. The Cinema 4D and Maya are like the industry. They're like the industry level stuff, which like AAA developers use and stuff. Now Maya is actually really good. I'm a bit out of practice with it, but just because I haven't used it since university because it's too expensive. But Maya's pretty great. Cinema 4D's, yeah, industry standard, that's it. Cinema 4D's is okay. I did some kind of cool stuff in there, but like the stuff I did in Cinema 4D, I could just do in like Blender or Magic of Voxel anyway, and doing it better in those softwares, which I'm more familiar with. But like, at the end of the day, it's sort of user preference. But I know like industry standard sort of stuff tends to be Maya, I believe. It's what most people use. But it depends. Stuff like that, I mean, it can depend from like studio to studio. But there's a lot of good stuff out there, and like Blender's great. I know a lot of people out there that use Blender, unless they have access to something which is paid and is actually a lot better. Like, I know Adobe After Effects is like pretty standard for like special effects. Like me personally, I do prefer to use Adobe stuff. Just because that's what I've learned with like video editing and special effects and stuff. Fendi Jaws has learned a lot of Cinema 4D and is trying to get back into 3D modelling. I mean, Blender, coming from Cinema 4D and going to Blender, it's definitely a change. it's definitely different. But like, I mean, if you're like an individual person like me, just go with like whatever's your preference and like what you feel like you use best. But yeah, if you're like just a normal person, like the average person, if you're getting back into 3D or getting back into it, yeah, I definitely recommend Blender, just because it is free to use. Because like it offers so much and it's free, like, you know, it doesn't really get much better than that. But yeah, that's interesting, like what they'll think of that. Because I'm not the best with Blender, to be honest. I just tend to use it when I need a bit more detail, or like I need to actually go into like the object itself and tweak stuff. Like a lot of my art style these days is very voxely and blocky, so like I can just jump straight into Magic of Voxel and just do what I'm doing now. Like I can just go. But if I need to like do more like if I want to like extrude a face or like do like or do like if I want to make a ramp at 45-degree angle, I can't do that in here. You know, I have to make like, I have to do like steps like that, and that doesn't always work. So there's only so much I can do with voxels, but like if I need to, I can just switch over to Blender and use that instead. Okay, what do you guys in chat think of this cliff so far? Okay, my cliff is amazing. I think this is looking pretty good so far. Does it taste like raisins? Yes, it does taste like raisins. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Oh, doggos. What are they barking at? Of course it wouldn't be one of my streams if our dogs don't start barking at some point. Yeah? Okay, I'm liking this. I think this is pretty much almost done, right? I feel like this is almost finished. I do feel like I'm missing something a little bit here. I feel like there needs to be a bit more like right here. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. Just adding in little bits like that. Maybe indent it a little bit. Secret cave, secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountain, secret tunnel, secret tunnel. I didn't think I'd be making Avatar references today, but you know, here we go. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountain. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm also trying not to really overdo it too much. I think this bit just needed just a little extra something on it. It's just looking a bit too flat. Okay, right, I'm gonna say that's done for now. Let's export this. Every game, island, overwrite that. Also need to do in here. Let's open up Blender. Chuck it in. Let's chuck it into Blender and see what we can do about this extra bit. Can close that now. Just yeet it in there and hope the extra bits appear. I mean, exporting and overwriting the files, it should update in what I need, but yeah, let's chuck it into Blender and hope that it works. Boink. Hello. Hello? Blender, are we good? Or do I need to import it from here? Import FBX, 3D models. Nope, that's one file. Wrong place, I'm looking in the wrong thing. Indie games. No, it's not in indie games, is it? It's right there, that's the file I'm looking for. You love a background dog? Yeah, he's just balking. Oh no, I'm looking for the wrong kind of file. I'm looking at FBX. FBX is not the wrong file. I need OBJ. That's probably why it's not showing up. Oh, hello. There it is. There's our island. It's a bit untextured, but you know. I don't really need it textured, to be honest. I just need to be able to see this. Okay. Looks a little pale. Yeah, it's got no textures on it. Might need some sun. Trust me, it will be getting plenty of sun when we actually get it in engine. Actually, that's something I was working on in engine between streams. Is I did play around with the skybox and the lighting a bit. It's looking pretty good. Could probably use some tweaks, but yeah, it's getting there. Cube. Cube. Wow, we've got ourselves a cube. Wow, look at that cube. It's very cubic. Cubes are great. Like, you can do so much with cubes. Maybe it would be a good idea to bunk the texture on there, because you love that cube, your favourite cube, best cube. Maybe it would be a good idea to get the texture on there, because then I can line up stuff a bit easier. Now the question is, I don't do a whole lot of texturing in Blender. Can I just slap my PNG up on there? See, this is the thing. This is the thing. When you don't use Blender in a hot minute, you're like, where's everything? What is he doing? Can I just slap stuff on there? A couple of weeks ago. You knew how to do this? Yeah, I see. I should just know how to do it off the top of my head as well. But like at the same time, it's just like I forget because I don't use Blender so much. But it's not in modifiers, is it? No, that's UV maps. Is in one of these spots. Ah, this is what I need. I think this is what I need, right? Oh man, I really forget how to do stuff. You might be for ball near the bottom. Yeah. it's in here. But I forget if... Okay, let's do that. New... yeah, it's this. Okay. Right, right. Let's open up the textures again. All the world again. Islands. Home islands. Plop that in there. I assume. This is the thing, you can't just like drag and drop it like straight onto the object in here. Right, material. No, that one. How does one do this again? See, I don't normally texture in Blender. I normally just make materials and then add it straight into Unity and slap it onto the object. New. Oh. Right, are my dogs just like outside? Node system somewhere to load in PNG? Probably. But I think, you know what, I'm just gonna do it like this. Because I have a pretty good idea of where stuff is. And plus I can just do it in Engine later. I can line stuff up a bit easier. So I don't really need for textures in Blender. Really. I was just wondering if I could do it just to... Oh, that's my hermit stuff. I was just wondering if I could do it just so it'd be easy to line stuff up. But yeah. So I've got right up until the edge on the right hand side. So I can make it sort of this sort of width. Yeah. I mean, there'll be a lot more colour once I get in Engine. Also, cube. Okay, that's like rotation and stuff. Actually, hold on. If I scooch that out a bit. Oh, what have I done? There we are. Right, then we extrude that out a bit. Bring this out. And then down. Like that. Okay, I need to figure out my view because it's focused on that down there. Okay. Well, that okay, sure. Okay, that's just clicking on the island. I forget how you move. I forget how you do stuff in Blender. Ah, here we go. It's still focused down there. Never mind. Mesh cylinder. Blender be tricksy, yeah. Also, like, I haven't really used Blender in a hot minute, so ooh, big cylinder. big chunky boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, let's move you a bit. Cylinder. Scooch. It would be really nice if, like, I could switch camera modes. and like see what I'm doing a bit better. BRB, no worries, slump it. Whoop. Scooch that around a bit. Bring this up. I really need to change how my camera works. Transform orientations, no, that's not what I want. Okay, I feel like this needs to rotate a bit. Actually, there we go. That's better. No, this is the annoying bit. Can I... my camera is not focused on the cylinder how I want it to be. Right, you know what, I'm gonna... Apologies if this causes a dip in stream quality. I need to Google how I can change camera controls in Blender. That is not helpful. View navigation orbit. View navigation. Control Alt Wheel. No. I just want to be able to use like WSD to like move around. Okay, I can use numpads to that's not exactly. My Google search did not help. Okay, that sort of works. So if I go back to here, extrude that out. Extrude. I'm just going to do this for the moment. Send me a screenshot on Discord. Something tripped you up with Blender navigation. Oh, I'll have a look. I've been back for a bit. A bit around selection enabled. Okay, is that in view navigation? Is it in here somewhere? Or was that in settings somewhere? Because I really need it to like orbit around selection. Edit, preferences, navigation. Preferences. Navigation. Orbit around selection. That's probably what I want. That's much better actually. Yeah, that's actually a lot better. Thanks, Slumpert. Thank you. But now, why can I not click on my cylinder bit? Oh, now I can. Okay, that was odd. Right. If I copy that, bring this over. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Okay. Looks like we're actually getting somewhere now. So if I go back into, if I add another cylinder, if I add one big cylinder like right here, that sort of works as like a big support beam right there. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's add another cylinder. Now I know this is sort of rough, but it's going to be rough for the moment. It's going to have to be rough at the moment. Cylinder. Actually, wait. That bit's already attached to the cliff there. Okay. Right, so what if I get rid of... Get rid of that. And we're left with this. So if I export this to in here, and just call it Cliff Ramp Test 2. Someone's skateboarding off of it. Yeah, it looks like something out of Escape 3. So I've actually been playing Escape 3 recently. So I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I started playing it again. Save as. Cliff Ramp Test 2. Save. It's a bad game that's good. It's what it is. Like, it's definitely not. It's definitely not any. It's definitely not Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but it's definitely a ton of fun to play, for sure. Right, let's copy that. Objects. I'll just put it in objects. Paste. Right, actually no, I'll close Blender for a minute. Should be saved. Let's pop into Unity and see how everything goes. You know. Oh wow, we've been going an hour and 20 minutes already. We've been streaming that long already. Ugh. Come on, Unity, you're gonna pop up. Are you gonna play today? Hopefully, it'd be nice to us today. It might take a second for it to pop up. Now I have done stuff in the Unity project between streams, not too much, but I've done a little bit. You'll see what I mean in a second. When it actually loads. My PC is not quick when going to when loading things, especially while streaming. But yeah, basically what I've done since the last stream is I've added a camera control system for the player, so I can actually look around while moving and stuff. I've added a new skybox. It's a part of a Unity asset that I like to use for skyboxes. It's a really good free asset package. I've added in like a base water layer, so it looks like the island's surrounded by sea. It needs effects on it, but it's literally just like a huge blue square, but it works for the moment. I've added in a model of a concept character I have for the game called Agent Anna, who's supposed to be like on the same squad as Emmy. I've added her in just to test like a little wandering AI. So she sort of just wanders around. Because I'll need. I just wanted to test it to see if it still works. Because I'll need it later for like NPCs and stuff, just to give them the ability to walk around. And I think no, I also added in an idle animation for Emmy for combat scenarios. So like when it's just like an idle animation, it's got no running animation yet. I mean, I have a running animation, but I just didn't add it to it. But yeah, so we're getting started. Slow progress, but we're starting to get somewhere. It's just a lot of testing and playing around at the moment. I mean, it's basically what I like to do when making games. Is like I just like to jump straight into making stuff and like testing things out, and you know, you know that feeling, yeah. It's yeah, like when making games, I always just sort of, or how games come about for me is like I'll jump into a project, or I'll jump straight into like an empty Unity project, and I'll just sort of start playing around with different things, trying stuff out. I mean, sometimes a game comes out of it, you know. It's how I've done platformers in the past. It's just like, oh, I wonder how I could do this in a platformer, and I sort of just start playing around with stuff, and it's like, oh, I've got a platformer now, like, you know, stuff like that. And like it's the same kind of thing with Project Amelia. It's like I wanted to make something like in first person. I mean, I was like thinking of like different environments I could do. And then playing around with it, it's like, then I came up with a story. I was like, okay, that works, and it just sort of came about with me for me tinkering it. Basically, Project Amelia came about from me tinkering with I made a first-person controller from scratch, and then started tinkering around with that player controller, first-person player controller. Started playing around with it in like different environments, and then, you know, it sort of went from there. So like it's, for me, there's like no pre-production for a game. Or for pre-production is me playing around with different ideas and concepts, and then that just leading into like a game project, I guess. If that makes any sort of sense, I don't know. It's like early development and pre-production for me are like the same thing. Almost. It's like for coming up with ideas, part of pre-production is me just jumping straight into making something, and then that eventually becomes something. Ah, here we are. Unity is sort of loaded. Hello. Hello, Unity. No, I do not need to update to it now. It's just got to process the lighting and stuff quickly. But yeah, that's the Anna model I have. Ah, here we are. Look at that. Oh, actually, that looks really good with the new island. Yeah, look at this. Different skybox now. It's very blue, actually. Got a big ocean layer. I've got some boxes. Tropical. You know what? I really like this. I really like this design of Anna. I like the hair. I like the big long ponytail. And we've got casual Emmy over here too. Right, let's do what I came here to do and try out this ramp. Okay, that it's pretty good actually. Yeah. I mean, I could do some tweaking, but that's pretty much perfect. Let's. So that's at 0, negative 0.001. No. What was 0, 1, 2? Okay, what about 1, 5? You love the colour, or of the ocean. I mean, it's quite funny how this ramp isn't textured. You know, what we could do is create shiny. Let's do ramp underscore matte. I want this sort of a brown. Yeah, that'll do for now. These cylinders underneath need it on as well. There we are. And I then also need to do this so we can actually walk on it. It might need to be stretched a tad, scooched over. Right, let's test this out. Shiny. let's test this out, see if it works, and hopefully hopefully my stream doesn't like just keel over. I mean, I got it set to VSync, so it should run smoothly. Okay, so we can look around. We can zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. We can run around. We can push the boxes, knock them off the edge. Hubgo, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for the host. We got Agent Anna pushing the boxes around. Yeah, get him. Show him who's boss. Push the boxes. You got Anna walking around. She just sort of walks. That's pretty cool, actually. Forgot to host. No worries. Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Yeah, she sort of just walks around, spins around a bit. She can't walk off the edge because of the navigation stuff I've set. Can run around. Okay, let's see if... Okay, we can walk up here. Cool. That works. Can we walk down here? We can. Okay, it's working. It's working. We can walk down the ramp. Guys, it's working. Okay, the camera can clip through the ramp. That's something we will need to fix. I can visit the beach. I wonder if Anna can get down here. Well, she probably could if I can. The beach. Guys, we're on the beach. Look at the beach. It's a nice beach. Very beachy. I actually really like the running animation I've got for a character. Yeah, that works pretty well, actually. Obviously I can always tweak it if need be. That add more detailing stuff, but that works. It works. Oh, hello. Right, hello. Stuff is... So, okay, that was odd. What? Lag. Oh, is it lagging a bit? Okay, this is strange. I am lagging Unity. Whoa! Is it lagging Unity? It's stuff. Okay, this is all stuff we can tweak. It's obviously. Am I hacking? Probably. But it works. Huh. Oh, walking back up seems to be a bit wonky. It probably has something to do with the ramp bit being slightly underneath. Yeah, I'm definitely doing stuff with the game. I'm definitely altering it. I'm making the dang thing. Okay, so with the camera, I am using something called Cinemachine. I can't remember if it's free or not, but it's a really, really good. It's a really good bit of. It's really, really good for camera stuff in Unity. I definitely recommend it. I can't remember if it's free or not, but very, very useful. I've been using it for third-person camera stuff recently. It's really good. Also the skybox. What's the skybox thing called? If I go to package manager, actually, I'll open this up. Just gotta wait for Unity to load the packages, but the I think it's just called stylized skybox or customizable skybox. I can't remember who it's by, but it's on the Unity Asset Store. Really useful. Yeah, Cinemachine, very useful for camera stuff. It's not just third person. It can be used for like cutscenes and stuff. You can do like cinematic stuff with it. Okay, it's not in my. Oh no. My assets. Customizable Skybox. That's what it is. By Keymouse. Yes, good stuff. It's literally just. No, it's not any shaders. It's literally just materials, and you can use it to change the skybox. The current one I'm using is day 3, and you can literally change the color. Yeah, you can change the sun disk, how much it affects stuff. Got all the different bits and bobs. Got the horizon line. Yeah, it's basically you got like all the different sliders and stuff. Like you've got a sky gradient. So if I click on the top, you can make it green if you really wanted to. Oh, that's not a fun color of green, but no, you get the point. It's great. Yeah. What was I doing? I was changing this around a little bit. You have seen Toxic Wasteland? That looks more healthy than that green sky. Yeah, that is a very bright green, lime green. It's like pre-green screen color. Alright, let's test this out again. Boxes! Gotta push the boxes. Bah! Physics. That's something I want to do more of in this, as well as physics stuff, more like pushing stuff out of the way and moving stuff around. I love physics in games, especially like just wonky physics. Bah! Boxes! Get out of my way. Okay, I can walk on. And it does that again. Okay, that's a bit weird. I mean, I know there's a bit of overlap here, but that's odd. Let's put that onto terrain layer. Unless I bring it up to like there. Okay, now that's. Okay, that doesn't look as overlapped now. Let's try that. Try that, see if that works. See if that works. Dash, 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 dash. Excuse me. Coming through. Okay, step on. I run around. Whoa, okay. Still don't know. That's whoa, really odd. Zoom, zoom. Okay, that's. I need to figure out why it's doing that. That's why we test. That's why we test stuff out, you know. Dark Solid, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How was it going? It does look like there's a bit of wonkiness here, but cool game. Where can I buy it? Oh, it's not available to buy just yet. Ah, okay, never mind. I need to push this back. Boo, boo, boo. There we are. Bake. Okay, I think. I mean, I might have to tinker around. I mean, I definitely will need to tinker around with this, but I think what we can do next is start modelling some like buildings. Like I know over here we're going to do like a little lighthouse. So I can probably do that. I do need to make Eddie's house as well, or like the exterior of it. Interior will do for another time. Okay, step on, walk back. Okay, I can go. Okay, no weirdness, no wonkiness there. Okay, so when I try to walk on off it forwards, okay, that's strange. Strangeness is happening. I mean, we'll definitely need to tinker with this more. Oh wait, I didn't test something. I'd swapped the layer of the ramp to terrain, so now the camera shouldn't clip through it. I didn't test that a second ago. So it can clip through the boxes. Okay, what if I... Okay, that is clipping. Yeah, that is clipping through the ramp a bit. Well, at least it's clipping through the cylinders. Okay, let's try walking backwards off it. Nope, okay. Walking backwards does not actually work. Casual Emmy, exterior version camera. Probably on this one. Collide against terrain. Okay, what if I add the boxes to the terrain layer? Yes. Now let's try walking over it in our hands, see if that works. Okay, now let's see if the camera... Yep, the camera collides against the boxes. Still sort of clips through, but you know, we can always tweak and work on it. See, when I walk on here, that's fine. So after I walk onto that bit, five, 6, 5, no. Okay. 2, 9. What if I widen it a bit? Okay, I've made it wider and I've tweaked the scale a bit. Let's I don't know if this will make a difference, but might as well just try tweaking it a bit in the scale and stuff. What was that? Anna gonna walk on it? Are you gonna walk on it? Gonna walk on it? Oh, she's going. She going. Go on, go walk on the ramp. Go on, do it. Do it. Or she's on. Or she's going. No? Turn around. Okay, she doesn't want to walk on it. I'll walk on it. Okay, we're on. What? No. I can't push it now. It's too late. We're stuck. She saw what happened before. She knows too much. Okay, what if I scooch it all the way over? What about then? It could be something to do with it being slightly inside. Okay, let's push her on. Or try to push her on. Go. Don't you turn around. Don't you walk backwards. Don't you do it. Go on. Okay, she's on. She's on it. Spins in a circle. Okay, I kind of want to see what she does. You can't walk off the edge. We've made this clear already. Ooh, pretty rock. Agent Anna. Okay, I'm on. Hello. Hi. How's it going? I was kind of hoping you should try and walk off. Okay, that seemed even worse. That's really... I've never seen that before when doing this sort of stuff. It's really strange how it just flings you across. Now let's... I mean, it's probably something to do with the model. You what I've just... I'm done. I think I know what the issue might be. You know what the issue might be? Add component. The the ramp doesn't actually have a collider on it. That might be part of the reason why it's a bit broken. It doesn't have any physics on it. So the player is probably just trying to like fall through it. That's... Yeah, see. Looked like she tried to walk off, but it treated it as a barrier. What that is... Yeah, that's what the problem was. It didn't have any like physics on it. Oh. See, this is why I'm not a professional game developer. What plans do I have on Symmetria? Big plans. Basically, the plans I have at the moment are base. Build a dwarven base. It's mine and Squirrel's plans. I don't currently have a command for foliage, so plans base. Yes. No. Me and Squirrel have we basically, our plans are to build a dwarven themed base, and that's about it. Do I know any Roses are red, violets are blue poems? Roses are red, violets are blue, Emmys are derp. Throw it on my stream. Get it? That's a good one. That's a good one, right? That's a good one, right? Follow the stream. Right? It's a cool one. Hmm? Sus. It's not sus. I'm not sus at all. What do you mean sus? I'm over here making a game. Give me a better. You'll give me a better one. Be like, Should participate in some slam poetry of those bars. I'm not really a poet, to be honest. Spawn Town next week, you have a surprise for the server. Ooh. Ooh. I like surprises. I sure do like surprises. Ooh. 5.6. 5. Okay, what level did we say this was? Four, no, 5, 6, 7, no, 2. So 3, 2, 9. Yeah, that's probably a good height for it. I should put that in there, like that. Okay, that should work now. Wizard of Ed, Cult of Others. Okay, lovers find that out. Find out we're brothers? What? The last bit doesn't make sense. I'm a bit of a poet, what do you need? I'm a poet, and I didn't know it. Need 3 snake heads and orc teeths. Find another poet. I'm so confused right now. Right. This is actually a little bit big, so shrink it down a tad. Right, I'm gonna need to bake this. So basically what I'm doing with this, this blue and red is basically it's like a navigation layer, I guess. It's the simplest way I can say. So for player, if I click on Emmy, she's got a nav mesh agent, and it's the same thing on Agent Anna. And basically when I click on this, when I click on navigation and this comes up, for anything with a nav mesh agent can walk in the blue but not the red. So the red bit acts as like a barrier so you can't like fall off the edge or like go places you maybe not supposed to go. It just saves me putting like hard like physics. Like if I have a cube, right, if I make a cube, this cube has a box Clyde on it, right? So if Emmy walks into this, she can't walk into it. But if I like put another one like that, and it's got that like edge to it, that corner, Emmy could walk into that. Then like the way the physics works, she could probably clip through it by just running into it, and basically having nav mesh stops that. What if you make an icy mountain with a secret base, if there's a cannon? That could be something. Found out how to get your colours to show up in Blender for Magic Voxel. Nice. Wizard of Ed Violets attend to church with everyone pictured with crisp on nipples during 4-day cocaine and ketamine fueled bender. What? I'm so confused. But there's a cannon where you can aim it, but it has 3 cannonballs, and the cannonballs are scattered around the map. It rhymes. Sure. Very edge. Much wow. Right, I'm quite liking this so far. So I'm gonna save that. That's all working. I think now. How long have we been streaming for actually? 2 hours? Okay. I think what we can do now is what I might do is I might just actually start making a little lighthouse. A lighthouse would be nice. I'll probably do Abby's house at a later time. But yeah. So I think we can do a little lighthouse or something. Mr. Red. Bit of a diva. No matter the question. Francis tequila. I mean, it rhymes. Okay, there we are. No, I don't need to make that one big. Make a huge cage out the bottom. I mean, at the moment, I'm doing it as like I'm just doing little islands at the moment, and with this one, it's just a little home island, so it's not going to have any huge caves or anything. Not in this map. Jelly Island. I mean, if I swap the texture to something pink, it could look like jelly. Find enough for the last time. Oh dear, more poems. Oh, it's not going to be to the same scale if it's not 126, is it? Oh, you know what? I'll keep it as it is, and then we'll just have to play around with scaling as we go. See how this looks when we're done. Roses are red, deers eat flowers, screw chicks on a fork for 10 hours. Why do I feel like that's a YouTube video? Why do I feel like that's on YouTube somewhere? Maybe, maybe not, who knows? Who knows indeed. Okay, let's bring this up. I'm gonna need. You know what? I'm not gonna use the island. I'm not gonna use this island as reference, just because I feel like that's gonna mess up the scale a bit. Make it a circle shape for the base of the building. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Magic of Voxel is not responding. Oh, no, now it's doing something. Can you save now? See, why am I saving it? I haven't made any changes. We can make it an abandoned lighthouse. I mean, an abandoned lighthouse would be cool, but it wouldn't got my Magic of Voxel to crash. That's an achievement. True, but at the same time, I am streaming, so it's probably not that surprising. An abandoned lighthouse would be cool, but at the same time, it wouldn't fit what I'm aiming for, because the island needs to be lived on, so it wouldn't make sense for it to be abandoned. Also, you have redeemed a hydrate. I shall take a sip of my zesty drink. Not sponsored. You probably shouldn't talk about getting programs to crash, though. Are you over there like crashing programs left, right, and centre? Why did Spotify just like stop then? That was weird. Has Blender Magic of Voxel and Unreal 4 open at once? Also Twitch. Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna attempt to do some sort of circle. Or circle-ish. Oh, look at that, that's almost perfect actually. You always forget that you can do mirror stuff, yeah. It was Magic of Voxel doing that? It's just stopping. Oh dear. Oof. That's all I could say is just... No, that's not like no more for reals. You know what? That works. I'm also going to do this. One, two, three, four. Okay, no. I missed a bit. Did I miss a bit? Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3. Now I can make into a pattern. Like 3/4 pizza slice. What happened there? Magic of Voxel plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, I forgot to put attach. Okay. It's probably best if I just go like do it this way, so we don't get any weirdness. She says as weirdness happens. Wait, you're not really gonna be going inside the lighthouse. I might as well just fill that all in. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do a doorway right here. So paint, wood, brown. Very simple door, unless like do something a bit more like this. Actually, I like the small one. I like the little door. What I might do is do this in 2 parts. So, lighthouse. It's got base. Doggos. We actually maybe jump then. Oh, they're so noisy. Why are they so noisy today? Bok. They're so noisy today. Actually, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. Also needs to get thinner towards the top. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five, six. Going to need to make this taller. Two, three. Very simple lighthouse, this. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think I did one too many layers then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uno, dos, tres. Ici, ni ça. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just counting different languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And layer 6. What do you guys think so far? Do we go up another layer or tall? Yes, tall. Do we go up another layer and then do the top bit, or do we do the top bit now? I kind of feel like we need to go up at least another layer. Make it even taller. Actually, this is going to end up being really tall. Yeah, I feel like another layer is probably going to be good. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, there's the top. So if I get rid of those bits, save as, Lighthouse. Mid. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Bring that bit back. Two. Actually, what I might do is add the center bit, like the light, in Unity, like separately. And then I can add like an emissive texture to make sure to make it look like it's light or lit up. But how will boats avoid the island? With magic? No. I'll do the light in the middle in Unity. Because I don't think emissive textures from here translate into Unity. Like if I don't know, grab some colour, let's just pick that. Right, if I then make a square in the middle and click render and emission, if I make that bit a light, yeah, let's turn the power down a bit on that. I don't think this center bit I don't think that light texture translate into Unity as an emissive texture, because Unity has its own lighting. So I'll just do the lights separately. Boop. Ugh. I dislike it when it does stuff like that. You know what? That's pretty good, I'd say. So if we get rid of that stuff, oh, missed a layer. Save this as top, and then bring back everything else. I can then save this as the full model. Okay, I think that looks pretty neat. Not gonna lie. We'll have to see how this looks in a different stream or later on down the line, or I'll just do it off camera. But I think, you know, what if I render this? I want to see how it looks like rendered. 4098. 4098. 1440 by 900. I feel like that's a good. It's also in the floor. Be good if it wasn't in the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna get a quick render of the lighthouse and of the island all finished. And then I think we'll have to wrap up the stream because we're going 2.5 hours. I need to go eat and everything. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that lighthouse. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Really appreciate all the support and stuff. Everyone in chat, the hosts and stuff, appreciate it. We're making good progress on this so far. And I appreciate everyone coming along to hang out and follow this. It's going to be a ton of fun, actually. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Again, appreciate it. We're going to wrap up the stream here. I will leave you with this nice rendering of the lighthouse. But yeah. I should be doing another one of these streams next week, or hopefully weekly, but we'll see. I believe there is a new. I do have a new Symmetria video out, so if I do !YouTube, but I have my YouTube links there. On my Minecraft channel, there's a new Symmetria video up, so go give that a watch. And yeah. I'm going to leave this stream here. Thanks for coming out, guys. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all maybe next week, depending on stuff and things. But yeah, catch you later, everyone. Bye, Slumper.